Learning's boring? I don't think so. Grade 3 students from Reddam House, Constantia had the town abuzz with innovative campaigns to raise awareness for the plight of the Cape Parrot.
They were formed in groups and they were these little ad agencies, and within those groups some of them made posters to save the Cape Parrot, some of them did radio broadcasts, some made posters to advertise an events day, and then some of them had to actually plan a whole events day, and they had to do it all on their own. So it was incorporating a huge amount of skills and enthusiasm and thoughts, and it's incredible how all that just came together.
Youngsters also met expert Dr. Steve Boys, who says the birds might soon be homeless because deforestation rates in Africa are twice that of the rest of the world.
Cape Parrot project is based in Hogsback in the Eastern Cape. It's the largest remaining population of Cape Parrots in South Africa, which is Africa's most endangered parrot and one of the most endangered birds in South Africa. We spend our days planting yellowwood trees. We're going to do 25,000 over the next 2 years. We put up nest boxes. We're putting up 600 over the next year and a half. Basically fixing the forests, providing homes and food for the parrots in the future. Between January and March, these birds are literally starving to death. They are not eating the right food. It's just not available for them. And by March, you have them underweight, with no feathers, and that's when winter approaches, and we see some of them dying. This year, we picked up 12 that were unable to fly or even lift their own heads, and we managed to save 4 of them.
The highlight of the campaign was a fundraising event on Friday. All the grade 3 students participated and designed 25 innovative ways to raise funds, from a raffle or praffle to a parrot cake sale, while parents showed that fine feathers make fine birds in creative homemade hats at the Mad Parrot Tea Party.
What was also wonderful about this, and I was quite surprised with kids so young, of how they understood the differences of the different types of communication, from radio ads, from print ads, and the requirement in various things of those, and you know, that could also set them on a potential career path in the future of exposing them to what a career could be in marketing, in advertising and communication.
Besides all the new skills they've learned, the grade 3 learners raised 7,700 Rand for this cause. Well done! I think a feather in your cap would be well deserved.
So that was what went down at the Cape Parrot fundraiser called the Feathered Friends event last week. And what a talented bunch of kids they are. And joining us now is Sharon, communication expert, to tell us more, and also some of the bright young grade 3 students. Guys, good morning and welcome to eXpresso.
Good morning.
Wow, that, you know, looking back at that video right there, it seems like you guys put in a lot of work. Well done.
Thank you.
Now, Sharon, I want to start with you. Tell us a bit about the project, this project. How exactly did it work?
You know, the grade 3s at Reddam were doing a term on communication, and I was asked to speak on advertising, and I thought, well, what better than to do a 360-degree campaign, an awareness campaign for something that mattered. The Cape Parrot is endangered, so we briefed it in, the BirdLife South Africa and Cape Parrot Society briefed it in, and I split all of these children into 8 little ad agencies.
Wow.
They came up with their own names, the RRCs, which is Reddam Really Cares, the Spice and Ice, and the Afro Show, and they just absorbed this thing, and then within that ad agency they needed to create a press ad, a radio ad, and of course an event to raise funds. I think for me the whole thing, and it was really very enjoyable, the whole thing was about taking education to a new level, introducing a life skill, communication, but in reality, and allowing these children to understand that they can make a difference.
Exactly.
You actually, it's, you know, this is it. They need to make a difference.
And I mean, we're talking about 9-year-olds here that made this massive difference.
It's unbelievable. They raised about 7,500 Rand on the day.
Unbelievable.
And all those events, and I promise you, I can say this categorically, there was no parental interference apart from helping to make brownies or things like that. But from the idea point of view, not one iota of the headline for the campaign or the actual ideas like parrot punch and parrot cake and hide and parrot. Those things didn't come from us. They came from these 9-year-olds.
Definitely, as I said, creative young minds, and it must have meant so much for them to be part of something like this.
I think they really enjoyed it. And I think half of them are going to go into marketing or advertising at the end of this.
Sure, well, it seems like a lot of fun, you know. If I had that opportunity, maybe, who knows, you know. But you've got the paper here that's got the actual ad that this specific group of kids did. Look at that.
Yes.
Save me, I'm homeless. And this is the ad they did for the parents. Now, Daniel, I want to ask you this. Tell me, you came up with a headline, right?
Yeah.
So tell me about it. Save me, I'm homeless. How did you come up with that?
The reason I came up with it is because people are chopping down the yellow trees.
Yeah.
And it's their home.
And it's their home. And then you just say, save me, I'm homeless. And obviously the tree is the home.
Yeah.
That's very creative. And you obviously, did you draw this and colored it?
Yeah.
That's so cool, man. And let's move the mic there to Tamsin. Tamsin, good morning. How are you?
Good.
Lovely. So you're loving it. So you're with eXpresso this morning, eh? Sitting with a big smile on your face. So tell me a bit about the event. How did it go? What happened there?
Oh, well, it went really well, and we raised a lot of money. And, like, lots of people did, like, hide and parrot, parrot punch, how many feathers are in a jar, parrot singing, and all sorts of things.
Yeah. And did the people that attended it enjoy the event?
Yes.
Yeah? And you personally?
Yes.
What was the best part?
The best part was raising lots of money.
That's it. And that all went to the Cape Parrot Foundation?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I want to move on to you, Adam. So, in your opinion, this is a very special product. The Cape Parrot's an absolutely beautiful bird, but how can we help the Cape Parrot?
Well, you must SMS Parrot to 38774 to donate 10 rand, and you cutting down their trees and all of that, and they have this disease, beak and feather disease, and we must raise 10 rand to give them 10 rand to do this stuff to find out why.
Oh, that's, wow, man. Well, absolute fantastic work. And then lastly, Sarah, what did you enjoy most about putting this whole communication project together?
Well, that we all worked together as a team, and we had lots of fun. And, yeah, I just had lots of fun helping the Cape Parrots.
And for you, the best part?
I don't know, it was all nice.
Everything, the whole experience.
Yeah.
Well, you guys did absolutely fantastic work. Thank you so much for joining us, Sharon, and thank you for your involvement. It was absolutely great work what you've done.
No, I loved it. And can we say hello, Mom?
Hi,
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. So stick with us right after the break. We are talking, of course, to the sensational a cappella group, Romance. Don't go anywhere.
Stay with eXpresso and SABC3.